Welcome to another Do Not Disturb dog walk. And we're doing Hēnui Walkway again. Last time we did it though, we were in Strandon, which is at the whole other end of the trail. This time, we're at this end of the trail. I don't know how deep we'll get into it. I'm not sure if we'll make it all the way to Strandon. I mean, when we started at Strandon last time, we didn't make it to here. That's how long the trail is. It's quite long. I guess this is the entrance here. Just get over this. Hoi. Cool. Let's have at it. I was packing Quigley's travel bag last night, and it was on my mind to remember to get one of the long lines out of the boot of the car, and I forgot. It's the one thing that I didn't bring. We've got everything else that we need, but anyway, we're back to Quigley's original OG leash today, the one that we've had since the very beginnings of his life. It's lasted ages, and I like making things last a long time, so I'm pretty proud of it. It even tried to break, and I just repaired it. And we'll see how much longer it lasts. So yes, all the way back to the very first episodes of our dog walk recordings, you'll see this leash, and it was already pretty well used by that point. I think Quigley and I walked around, did a lot of dog walks for most of 2 years. I think 2 years of his life, his first 2 years, and all of those 2 years, every time we went on adventure walks, I thought to myself, we need to record these. And so here we are a year later, since we started making the YouTube recordings for you all, and it's almost a year later, I think. Coming up on the first anniversary in a few days. Celebrations, I forget what episode this is, but our previous episode recorded at this location, I just looked it up before we started recording, episode 201. So if you like this walkway, there's more of this walkway to see. For example, episode 201, where we entered this walkway from the Strandon end. Now I'll tell you what, from that end, it was very bicycle friendly. But I'll tell you that this end isn't very bicycle friendly. So it makes me wonder, how far along from the Strandon end of this trail can you ride your bike along it? Until you get to this bit, it's not very bicycle friendly. On the topic of bicycle, one of our most recent episodes, I forget which one, 190 something, filmed at a place called Oakura. We took the e-bike for a spin on the beach of all places. Hey, leave it! What is that? I want to know what it is. What's he trying to eat? Is that somebody else's poop? You're a weirdo. Yeah, we went for a ride on the beach, mostly because the back tyre on that bicycle it's a nice big fat wide tyre, so it's got flotation. I guess that's an off-road terminology. You need good flotation to off-road. So I don't know if it would be as successful on a normal e-bike, but our e-bike is a pedal chopper style with a big fat back tyre. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing it up is because straight after we recorded that episode, during that episode, I'm talking about how, yay, me and Quigley are just about to get into it. We're going to start doing more cycle ride recordings, and those are my dreams, that I've been thinking about this whole year that we've been making recordings. And then straight after the recording finished, the bike had suffered a catastrophic malfunction of the hub motor. Yeah, so at the moment we have no choice but to walk and not ride and run. But we'll get there because the bike is in for repairs. Oh, I'm so glad about that. I thought, I'm just going to have to park it up until I can afford to fix it. But we've had some assistance to get that back on the road, and we're very grateful for that. Very grateful. Now we need assistance for other things. That's why we're a crowd-funded broadcast, and I keep mentioning from time to time that you viewers, if you really appreciate this dog walking content, the hundreds of hours of dog walking content that we've uploaded for your enjoyment, if you appreciate it, even if you only watch one episode, even if you watch all of them, just send us $1. Just $1 from every viewer would be good, I reckon, considering we've had almost 70,000 views since we started recording a year ago. I'm pretty happy about that. That's pretty good. Imagine if every one of those people gave us $1. We could afford to quit our jobs and put all of our time and energy into the YouTube channel. That's pretty much my dream come true. And we live in a house bus, and we want to travel around the country. At the moment, I'm still pretty much self-funded, and I only have the time and energy outside of slaving for a wage to make these recordings. But I have faith we'll get there, and we might have already got there from your point of view, dear viewer, because you could be watching this many years away in the future from my now, right now, and maybe we're already there. In which case, you should still support the dream, because, in years from now, we'll have new dreams, won't we? In the most recent episodes, I'll be talking about what our new dreams are, our goals and dreams of traveling the country and doing stuff and making this awesome YouTube content. And the reason I think that we're worthy is because I've found a whole lot of channels on YouTube which their content is nowhere near as good as ours, and they're getting funded. The other thing is, I think we've got a great style. The point of difference for a lot of the most popular YouTube channels is that we're not using AI to generate our content. We're actually doing the things, and it's not full of a whole lot of hype and pizzazz and extremes. It's just a nice, peaceful dog walking YouTube channel. Well, it'd be more peaceful if I shut up and stop talking so much, but you can put it on mute, play some music instead of listening to me. Every now and again I will shut up and let you listen to the nature. But I have to say, walking and talking is a good outlet for me to share with you the happy buzz of dog walking. And that's pretty much it. And that's why we've got the slogans, the rules and guidelines and housekeeping kind of things that I say every single recording, just to let you know that I don't really talk about dumb stuff. I really just talk about the YouTube channel a lot, and my happiness at producing this content, and how we make the content, and why we make the content. And then the rest of it is either me talking to my dog or talking about where we are and how we're feeling and what we're seeing and what we're doing. And that's about it. There's not too much blathering on about our private lives or anything like that. And then we have the slogan, never mind the 6 o'clock news, which is definitely a reference to not talking about anything that's on the 6 o'clock news. That's a rule that I have, that I very early on decided would be a theme on this channel. so that you all of you viewers, can rest assured that we aren't going to talk about dumb stuff like that. That's not what we want to bring to the world with this channel. And there's plenty of other places on YouTube you can go for that kind of thing. So we're trying to not be that. We're trying to be an escape for you from all the stress and drama and controversy. There's another slogan on our YouTube channel. The second slogan is, show us the poop. You know, for most of the first 200 episodes I was saying that was the first rule, because it's pretty much the most important rule to me. Show us the poop. It's like a reverse psychological slogan. If you don't know already, whenever we are on these dog walks, every now and again the dog's going to poop. And I've made it a thing, a rule of this channel, that you viewers at home don't get to see the poop. You don't get to see my dog poop. That's his private business. It's my private business too, considering I quite often have to deal with that. It's there's only really two things you can do with the dog poop, and that's bag it or bury it. It's every now and again you might see me holding a bag of poop, but that's about it. Well, I'm loving the fact that this walkway is just so much beautiful New Zealand nature forest walk. This is great. Cool, I feel like I've got to the point where I have run out of things to say. It's good. I just usually say those same things every episode, so you'll get used to it if you watch more than one. Show us the poop, and never mind the 6 o'clock news. So, if you're listening to me, please jump in the comments and type in, show us the poop, with exclamation marks and as many poop emojis as you would like to include. And it's a fake protest, if you want to know. That's why I ask you to do that. I'm also obviously trying to cause some engagement for the algorithm to pick up on. People are commenting on this stuff. Also, I want people to wonder why so many people are commenting, show us the poop. Yeah. So it's as if you are protesting that you don't get to see the poop. But I'm pretty sure most of you all don't want to see the poop. So that's why it's pretty much the only thing I edit out. There's been the odd occasion where I've accidentally caught it on camera. Had to throw the recordings into an editor and clip that bit out so you don't get to see that. And so some editing happens from time to time on these long form dog walk recordings. But most of the time, my MO is just to start the recording, film the dog walk, stop the recording, and upload it, if at all possible. So, just so you know, that's what it is. That's how it is. If you're still watching, that's it. That's about it. Whoa. Oh, we could have gone that way or this way. Ooh. There's definitely one way to shut me up. I keep saying this too. Oh. If you got me climbing up a hill, then I really can't be bothered talking, because just the exertion takes my breath away. Oh. There's another talking point I usually make, which is about drinking the water, because it makes funny noises when I do. Just because the water is in a bladder backpack, and I got this hose that I suck it out of with a squishy nozzle thing on the end. Here it is. And yeah, I always warn you guys on the YouTube that whenever I'm going to use it for the first time on a recording at least, otherwise I'd be making these funny noises and you'd be like, what is that? Well, what's that funny noise? Anyway, so here goes. I'm going to have a drink. Whoa. Well, it's not quite being as noisy as it has sometimes. Quigs, haere mai. Yeah, so jump in the comments and type in show us the poop. I'd really like it if you would do that, just to confuse everybody else who may not be in on it. And the other thing is, if you do catch me talking about anything that's on the 6 o'clock news, you have my permission to jump in the comments and say, hey, you can't talk about that. You said you wouldn't talk about that kind of thing. Because I'm not perfect. I'm pretty good at not talking about stuff from the 6 o'clock news, but every now and again I could slip up. So therein lies the challenge for you. If you can be bothered watching hours and hours of dog walks and listening to me blather on. Go this way, Quigs. Yeah. Let's come out of the street way. Oh, yep. Tell you what. Hey, mate. Just going to have a rest, and there's traffic. And they're turning out, so that's all right. Mind you, there's not much more places they could go. Okay, crossing. Hēnui. Hēnui. Feels like a private driveway, but I'm pretty sure it's a public easement. Quigley's drinking from a puddle. You know, I've been trying to give him water all day. I guess we go this way. Come on, this way. Keep going. Yeah, I've been trying to give him water all day and he's just been refusing it, turning his nose up at it. And now we're out on the walk. He finds a puddle. He's like, I'm thirsty. I'm like, of course you are. Of course you are. This way. So, one of the other talking points I make every now and again, not every episode, but just to let you viewers know, in case you don't already know, in New Zealand, also known as Aotearoa, we have a bilingual nation because of the people that lived here hundreds of years before the colonisers came and built up this nation. There was some indigenous folk here called the Māori people. And so in this day and age, we keep the language alive in New Zealand. And so occasionally, I know that people can watch in multiple languages because Google is translating us for you, but there's a lot of Google doesn't really understand Te Reo Māori, the language of the Māori people, right? And so I use it from time to time, and I just want you to know that I appreciate that you don't understand what I'm saying sometimes. I'm making funny noises, more or less, or at least if you're watching subtitles in another language, there's just some things that Google won't tell you, and that's okay. I just wanted to explain. I just like to explain that. So occasionally I speak the other language, especially when I'm talking to him, the doggy, or sometimes other people. Oh wow, this is some walk, Quigley. This is it's a little bit mountainous. It's good. Most of the time though, I think the more exerting the walk is, and then we have to turn around and go back, and I think to myself, have I got enough energy for the return walk? Well, how much further do I want to go this way before we have to turn around and go back? I have in the past, there's some episodes you'll find where instead of walking back, Quigley and I will catch a taxi back to where we started, just so that we can keep walking in the same direction for the hour of recording that I like to do, and not have to turn around and see the same stuff all over again. It'll be good when we are lucky enough to have oodles of funding like I dream of, where the cost of catching an Uber pet ride or a taxi wouldn't be too prohibitive. You could do that more often. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Yep, good. Animal control gate. So I guess occasionally farm animals are allowed to run around in here. Oh, okay. There's definitely some farm animal poops. Or wild animal poops. So, show us the poop, the slogan, me telling you don't get to see the poop. There's an exception, obviously, for if we accidentally come across the random poops of other creatures. Sometimes I call it other people's poop. I guess in this instance, that poop just belongs to the earth and wild animal poops. Oh. Well, this tree is a bit obstructing. And a gate. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. I mean, of all the options, what do we choose? I'm kind of keen to read that sign over there. And it looks like the trail goes up there, up to that hill. Right. Yep. This way. Kapai kuri. Now, I'm just going to stand and watch this gate and see if it shuts itself. It does not, so I shall shut it. Kapai. Kapai kuri. Deep tiro. Oh, how long have we been recording now? 26 minutes, okay. There's a lot of poop in this paddock. I'm not even trying to not step in it. I'm just thinking, oh well, if I get poop on my shoes, too bad. So I might educate you a little bit about Māori culture, just because this is all Māori words except for the last two. Historic reserve, Pukitarata, Parehamore, Pa. I don't know how to explain the first two words, or the big long first word, which that looks like it might be. And I'm distracted by my dog, who decided it was a good idea to roll around in the poop. Oh, you dummy, you're so covered in poop. Get up! Stop it! No! Now I'm just contemplating what I have to do about that. Hose him down. My brain thinks about hopping that fence and going to the big residential accommodation facility over there and seeing if I can find a water hose to wash him with. They might not mind, but I'm the sort of person who asks nicely, hey, is it all good? Anyway, the word pa, P-A, is the Māori word for a fortified encampment. Yeah, so basically like battle encampments. Wow, this paddock is so full of poop. Oh. Alright guys, well this episode can forever be known as that time that Quigley rolled himself in the poop. Because he's absolutely filthy now. You're not a farm dog, Quigley. Actually, I think a farm dog would probably have more sense. Like, you're not allowed in the house, mate, because you're covered in poop. That only lasts for so long, and then a farm dog will realise, man, every time I roll in the poop, I'm not allowed in the house. Hey, a lot of farm dogs aren't allowed in the house by default, so maybe not the biggest of deals. I think the fact that it took us half an hour to get here means that this is going to be where we turn around and go back the way we came. just a few more steps in this direction. I just want to see what's over here. Also, I could consider looking at the map to see if there's a way we could circuit. I guarantee you this though, if we do a circumnavigation route back to where we started to collect the vehicle, it'll probably be more of a street walk than a bushwalk for the second half of this recording. I'm not sure if I really want to get into that. Quigley. Alright. Well, while I stand here and contemplate my options, I'm going to take a break from recording for a little bit. It doesn't matter to you because as soon as I push this button, we're right back with you. Okay, this is definitely, I was just thinking during that little break there that this is definitely a show us the poop episode, because look at him, he's filthy. He's definitely showing you the poop. I mean, he's not pooping, and that's why the rule exists, but he's covered in poop. I've been letting him roll in this sort of mostly non-poop covered grass, hoping that he'll wipe some of it off onto the grass. Anyway, I think I have, after looking at the map during the break, I have decided to go through here. And yes, we'll resume the walk with a street walk. Oh look, there's a water tap right there. Well, that's good. So unhook this gate. And I'll try and give Quigley a wash right here. No, that gate's locked. Oh, it's going to be a bit hard to wash him under that tap. It's too hard. I need a water tap with a hose attached. Anyway, can I get through this gate? I don't think I can. And it doesn't look like it's going to swing open. Oh, I really want to go through here. Do you know what? I changed my mind. So if we went through there and up to the main road, we could just street walk. Do a street walk cruise back to where we started to return to our parked vehicle. But yeah, no, we'll just go back the way we came. I'm going to try not to let the fact that Quigley's got poop all in his fur from stressing me out. We'll just deal with it. I'm not sure if the water in this trough is going to be clean enough to wash him with. Plus, I'm really not looking forward to the process of it. Maybe I should put him in there, eh? And give him a wash. What do you think? It looks safe enough. He's going to be so mad and wet. Oh, he's thirsty. Alright, well anyway, so let's do this. So it's mostly dog walking this channel, but every now and again we have to do something different. I mean, you don't get to see our fun play times where we throw the ball around and run around parks and things like that. We don't really film that. And the other thing we don't film is when Quigley needs a bath. But today, that's all going to change. Off come the gloves. I think Quigley's going to be upset about this predicament. I'm pretty upset about it. Yeah, the other thing is, knowing my luck, I'll put him in there, and then when we get out, he'll roll in some more poop. Hey, probably. Alright, so there's some method to my madness. I know for a start that I have to take the harness off. So we're going to move his leash to his collar. Oh, actually, first the harness has to come off. Oh no, the poop's all in his collar. Okay, well, just as well, he's going to keep wearing that for the bath. Alright, taking this off. Off comes the harness. The harness isn't so badly affected. All right. Yep. Up. Up. Yep. And sit. Sit. All right. The washing of the Quigley. You're getting a wash, boy. It might be just making him more dirty. I mean, when I get him back to the house where we stay when we're in this city, he's definitely going to get the hose, but this is necessary. He's just standing there, he's taking it, he knows why. Oh, Quiggs, you know. You're going to be a wet guy. You're so wet. You're so wet. Water heals you of your sins, boy. Oh yeah, that's right. I want to be wet too. That's right. I love getting wet. I'm not quite sure how to get the poop off his collar except for taking it off. You wait there. Wait. You wait. He's activated the water input. It operates off this flotation device. Because he's leaning on it, it's letting the water in. It's probably not a bad thing right now. Alright, your collar can go back on, but maybe if you just get down. I want to wash your neck. The episode where Quigley got covered in poop. This is it. This is the one. So far. Pray there never be another one. Yeah, that's right. Shake it off. Shake it off. I feel like I'm just making him a bit more dirty because some of the water has got dirt in it. Poor bugger, and it's not a warm day either. Bugger's not a nice word, I shouldn't have said that, sorry about that. You feeling better? He's like, no, I'm not feeling great at all, this is terrible. I feel better about making the effort. Yep. Wait. Sit. 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 More water on this side because you've still got poop in your fur. Oh, it's just dirty water. This is not cool. Good thing is he's going to shake. And it's going to help get rid of that. You poor fella, now you've learned there's consequences for rolling in poop, you silly dog. Okay, collar back on. Oh, a little bit more under here actually. Good boy. Okay. You're a good boy. Okay. Now. Oh. If you roll in poop again, you're going to stay with poopy. Yep, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. No. Let me put my gloves on. Tell you what. Good boy, shake. Shake it off. Good boy. These gloves are in desperate need of replacement. I think I've been wearing them for a year. Maybe that should be the time limit, even though they haven't worn out. No! You got poop on your paw just then. They are starting to ming a bit. It's a very English way of saying they smell. By English I mean British. Alright, I think I'm just going to pick up that harness and carry it. He can just collar walk from here on out. Turn this end of the leash into a loop again, so easier to hold on to. Oh my. Tell you what, Hēnui. It's so brown. Its fur is so wet and brown. Oh, there's sheep. Well, there are the providers of the poopies. There they are. Oh, that's very poopy. Oh, this whole situation sucks. Okay. All right. Well, 20 minutes of dog walk recording remaining. We're probably not going to make it back to the beginning of where we started recording, but we'll make it most of the way. We're not going that way, Quigs. This way. Yeah. Get through there. No. I assume the sheep aren't smart enough to open the gate. I didn't hook it shut because it wasn't. I like to leave things the way that they were. Okay, Quigs. Returning to base. If we're lucky, I might actually get to wash him a little bit more in the stream. And the good thing about that will be that it will be actually clean water. Yep. Yep. Oh, wasn't expecting it to make that loud bang when it's shut. Oh. Come on, Griggs. Hēnui. I just realised that there are open to the public pay to use the dog wash facilities, and there's most likely going to be one in the city. So I've decided that we're going to go do that. That'd be cool. Because then everything will be there that we need. You know, the little doggy water blaster. I mean, I've never used one. We usually just wash them with our own facilities at home. But we're far away from home. And I thought about taking him to the place where we stay when we're in the city and washing him there. But I just thought, I think I'd rather turn up at that place with my dog already washed. And I've got time. Dinner's not till 6 p.m. It's only 4 o'clock. Yeah, we've got time. I think it's pretty neat that episode 201, which we recorded here 7 days ago, is broadcasting in 20 minutes. And we're back here again, recording another episode. I'm also thinking about how we haven't done many recordings this week. I usually feel like I've got no excuses not to make a recording at the weekends, but this weekend gone by, I was way too busy. We didn't record any of the dog walks. Yeah, I was busy trying to work on my project vehicle, trying to get fuel up into the carb of this old V8 that I own. I was not successful. And it was just a bit of a down buzz, actually. I really wanted to take it for a drive. If we go to the pay to use dog wash, hopefully they'll have some nice shampoos there. Make my dog smell all fresh and nice. That'd be nice. Hey, Quigs. Hey, Quigley. It'll be his first time, so I think when I get there, I'm going to roll camera again and record at least a little bit of it. I don't know if it will be impractical to wear the camera. We'll see. Not 100% sure how those dog washing things work because I've never used one. I just drive by them and see the signs and go, oh yeah, there's a dog wash there, huh? Cool. I doubt it's like a car wash where you stick your dog in one end and a clean dog comes out the other. That would be fun. Hey, maybe not with the dog. Whoa! Slipped. If there wasn't I almost fell over tally, I don't know what it would be up to, but it'd be up to quite a few. We were counting the times I've almost slipped over. And what I usually say when I almost slip over is that I haven't totally fallen over yet. We've done 200 recordings and I'm still waiting for the day where I fall over. You know, once that day comes, from that point on, I'll start saying in the recordings, yep, I've only fallen over once. Oh, that was the second time I've fallen over, but it hasn't happened yet. So all I can continue to speak to is the truth. I haven't fallen over yet. And it's you know, highly probable. I am pretty sure-footed, but we also go to a lot of walks like this where things are slippery, especially when it's wet. And the other thing is, Quigley can be a little bit unpredictable, and I swear, if I fall over sometime, it'll probably be due to his tripping me up somehow. Oh, I don't know which way to go. Which way did we come from? I'm going to guess we came from this way. But I am just guessing. I'm feeling lost. Now I'm following Quigley. He wants to go this way. I was thinking about going another way. Where are we, Quigs? Well, I'm lost. I know we're headed in the right direction. This doesn't really feel much like official trail. Oh, yeah, Where are we, Quigs? I'm so lost. No, we're going this way. There you go. I definitely fell on my ass right then. And we filmed it. Yee-hee! I took the risk though. I was doing the surfing the earth thing. Leave it. I haven't got time for the stick. Woo! Woo! Okay. This is the way I want it to go. I can hear the stream, that's a good thing. Oh. I don't even know if I should count that falling over. It wasn't really, it was kind of almost like falling over on purpose, or on purpose by accident kind of thing. I don't know. Whoa, another slip. Whoa, another slip. Oh, this is dangerous. Come on. This is not the way that we came, so we're totally dilly-dallying on an unfamiliar route. Oh, where's it taking us? Up a mountain. This way. I'm so mad now. This walk has just not gone to plan in so many ways. Right, where's it bringing us out? It's coming out to a clearing up here. Wherever this is, I'm just going to look at the map and figure out how to get home from here without re-entering this forest and getting maybe lost again. Well, 2.5 minutes of recording time remain, and I kind of want to tack on a little excerpt on the end, just a couple of minutes from the dog wash later. So I'm going to call it a day there, and yep, the next thing you see will be the dog wash. So thank you for watching. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Now, here we go. Oh, sorry, quick. There, that looks like the one. It's my doggy's having a wash. Yeah, he's loving it. He is. Well, it's only $10 for 10 minutes, but I reckon we don't need the whole 10 minutes, Quigley. Thank you very much. He's such a nice clean boy. He's so clean. He's so clean. The only thing I don't know how is to turn it off. I guess I might leave it in there. Let him out, give him a dry. Come on then, come on down, buddy. Let's dry you off. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. You smell so good now. You don't smell like poop anymore. Good boy, Quigley. I just have to say, I still have 6.5 minutes remaining. You could come in here and you could wash like 3 dogs in 10 minutes, I reckon. Oh look, the kind lady from the shop came and gave us some free treats. Isn't that good? Isn't that value for money? And I washed the harness. And I figured out how to turn that off. It's got an on-off switch. We've still got 5 minutes remaining. Do you want to have another wash? No, but he will have another treat. There you go, buddy. I could say, obviously, I could have worn a protection apron, but I didn't even notice that they were there in our haste. Yep, let's go. We're going to be late for dinner. Come on, let's get out of here.